kiddo.
What is up? Our Crystal Hive time. I don't know why I spoke like that. I don't have that accent. Tonight I'm gonna talk like I'm from the South. Alright, thanks everyone for joining. Tonight is Wednesday. So what's going on is, again, Wednesdays are my shorter stream. So got about an hour and a half-ish. Usually gets me about 3 games, maybe 4. Just going to be grinding through games on TTS. We've got a couple people already in the table. So hop on TTS, look for the Crystal Hive game, or search for Keyforge. You'll find it's publicly accessible, no password. And I'm just going to try and end the night with a winning record. So I'm going to pop over here. Let's go and shuffle. Grab a die. Let's grab a d20. See who goes first. Where did I get? 6. Alright. And it's big old 10, so I go second. So the deck I'm playing is called Force, air quotes, Adela, Dome Snake. 22 creatures. Bow down to me. It has all kinds of Drummernaut shenanigans. Well, Mark's is ready to play. I don't really like what I have. Yeah. And no, that's not because I saw what he played. I'm not that kind of player. I'm gonna go 5. Okay. Let's go. That's much better. I'm going to move my tokens over here, make it a little easier for me. So I've got Brobnar, Shadows, and Mars. I'm going to go Brobnar. Let's drop a Gauntlet, drop a Forge Master, and a Calfine. Call that good. Just gonna pop this up here. I got way up in a duck. I appreciate the rhyming and the partial sexual innuendo there. Thanks for the follow. I think I am at 33, maybe 35. It's pretty awesome. I'm crawling up there. And he gets to put all his creatures out ready because he gets to start with a Duskwitch, and I had no out-of-hand damage to deal with it. So he's going to archive my Forge Master. And he gets to do the bullshit Sky Booster Duskwitch combo. So that's 2 uses of the Sky Booster. Say, yeah, just abuse the shit out of that, man. Because then you play Reap, that puts you at 4. Return him. Then you play Reap, brings you to 6. Alright. I have to deal with his board, so I'm gonna do Brobnar. Play into the fray. Let him draw first. So Confine is going to ready and fight Dusk Witch. So I'm going to put 2 damage on the Zookeeper. Kill it. Yeah. And then I'm going to into the Freighter ready. That put me into an elusive. So I'm going to fight Dusk Witch. Take 1. Which is going to ready. And then I'm going to reap to gain 1. I'm going to use Gauntlet of Command to ready and reap into that. Call that good. Draw a card. Sorry, I probably shouldn't actually whistle into my microphone while I'm streaming. Look at this, everyone's saying like, oh, I can't find a game. Well, you just gotta put that you're a live streamer and people join your game like crazy. What you got for me, Mang? For those that don't know, I am playing Mark, my testing buddy. He's not feeling well, so if he makes mistakes, give him a break. After all, we have been making up names for ourselves while we're in the channel. So I'm Brian the Keysmith of Colorado, and he's he who makes mistakes. Plays Lamindra and a hideaway hole. So he's got a bonus amber for that. That's what he's gonna do. I think it's time that I play Shadows. Yeah, let's go Shadows. Let's start with the Sting. So now he's gonna pay me for his keys, and I'm going to just give him a key here. Brenda the Fanatic. So he's at 6. I'm gonna drop a Skeleton Key and then a Gamgee. So he just pays me 6. Cool. It's a neat little trick that I found with the Bren the Fanatic and the Sting. You can force your opponent to forge. Sometimes they hover under the forge until they can get rid of the Sting somehow. But it pushes them over the threshold, so they have to forge if you do that. Plays a Ronnie Wrist Clocks to steal 2 because I had 7 or more amber. He plays a Subtle Maul. He's gonna reap with Lamindra. Excuse me. Now, a smart thing for me to do here would be to play Shadows, because I do want to get rid of the Sting early. You generally only want to use it to steal 1 key's worth. So I am going to do that. I'm going to get rid of the Sting. I am going to use a Skeleton Key to capture on my Calfine. Gamgee, he's going to reap. And then Brend the Fanatic. I'll have him also reap. Call that good. So I'm going to check at 9 amber. I have a pretty good Brobnar house is sitting in my hand. Mars is okay. It's a good board presence, nothing fancy, because I don't have any Dusk Witch or anything. Oh, don't hit, you hit my drum or not. Okay. Alright, lethal distraction, so anytime it takes damage they take an extra 2. Just double fought to get rid of Gamgee. To drop his own Gamgee. Alright, alright. And then he uses Hideaway Hole, so his whole board has Elusive. And he's going to finish up, so I'm going to pay 6 for my key. And we've got an even game now. I do think the right play here is Brobnar. It's just going to be a matter of how. So I think I'm going to first start by Brobnar. Fight. On wrist clocks. So everything dies. Yeah, buddy. One creature clearing a board is stupid. I love it. Splash damage from Brobnar this set is really cool. It's taken me a little while to wrap my head around it. Then I'm going to play a Bramo. And I'm going to play a Ganger Chieftain, who's going to ready Calfine, who's then going to reap, and then have them do that, bring a Ganger Chieftain down, reap with that, boom. Just like that, his board's clear, and I've got a really good Mars hand, and I've got a really good supplemental Brobnar hand to keep going with Brobnar too. I don't know why I typed that. If you're listening, Joey, I have no idea if you're actually watching. That's probably why I typed it. Let me know if you want to hop in the next match. We'll try and do a roulette thing where we go around. Exhaust my Brobnar board. That's not fun. I'm going to promote. A Darna, so he's an Untamed. Start with the Persistence Hunting to exhaust my Brobnar creatures. Depends what he does. I might follow with a Mars turn here, or I might go Brobnar just to push my board state. It looks like that's all he's doing, so I think I'm going to say Brobnar just to push my board state. Let's go Lollop and play Smith, so I gain an Ember, and then I gain 2 more, and then I will... I'm going to Gauntlet of Command Brend the Fanatic to make Brend fight Darna. He's got Skirmish, so I don't take any damage in return. Alright, and I will call that good. Check. Draw 2, I'm at 8 Amber. And that's really nice, actually. I just drew into the Flex, so I could probably avalanche into my 3rd key pretty quickly after this. We'll see if he's able to stop me. 2 damage to each flank. So here's my understanding of this card. So I believe, so it's 2 separate clauses. Deal 2 damage to each enemy flank creature. Resolve it. That might kill the flank creatures. So if the flank creatures die, you now, since the battle line immediately readjusts, you now have 2 new flank creatures, or possibly 1. And then you apply damage for next clause to each enemy creature not on a flank. So if you kill flank creatures, you will not damage creatures that apply onto the new flank. I don't know if I'm interpreting that right, but I'm interpreting that based on the Archimedes rule of battle lines immediately resolving even in the middle of a card. So take that with a grain of salt. I, in the meantime, am going to Forge at 6, because don't want to hold up the stream. Gotta keep grinding through. I'm gonna go Brobnar. Just gonna keep abusing my Brobnar here. And I'm going to go Reap. Reap. I am going to Fight. And then I'm going to Reap with Lollop. I'm going to Gauntlet of Command Lollop, so he readies and attempts to fight and can't. And then I'm going to play Flex on Lollop to exhaust and gain 5. And then I will draw 1. Didn't even get to play Mars this game. We'll see if Mark has an answer to it. This deck just bullies the board. It actually in all 3 houses has ways to make my opponent hate playing creatures. And then when they don't play creatures, my Brobnar just abuses the ready and fight mechanic to ready can't fight, then Reap, or ready can't fight, then use the Flex. He plays Glimmer. Yeah, all he can really do. Cool. Let me reload everything here. I'm gonna... Oop. Ah! What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna kick him out, change color, make him red. Pew pew pew. Alright, I'm gonna pop a different deck here. Decks. build my deck here. Alright, so I'm going to be playing Yakin Kivushspek the Mighty. I'm going to load a component here. I got a 19. I'm going to actually promote Joey here. He got 18. Did we tie? I think we tied. I think we both got 18. And another 18. What is going on? Alright, I'm okay with that. Draw 7. I'd say that's a pretty good starting hand here. I'm gonna keep this. I'm just gonna see what I can make out of this. It looks really... I'm just gonna start here with Mars. I'm just moving my house tokens over here. And Untamed. I'm just gonna play Mars because I have a huge Logos hand here. Oh, he's being all fancy and he's actually putting him on his Archon card. What is that? Showing me up on stream, man. Let's see what you got. Show me what you got. Brobnar, Flamewake Shaman. Kills my Mind Warper, alright. That's all he's got. So I'm gonna go Logos. And I'm going to start with the Help from Future Self. That gets picked up, put back in there, shuffled, that gets discarded, he goes into my hand. Alright, now I'm going to play a Wild Wormhole. Then I'm going to play, let's play my Time Traveler, draw 2. Archimedes. Gonna play a Pip. Gonna play a Sloppy Lab Work. This is ridiculous, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna actually put Fang House in my archive here, and then I'm going to discard Earthbind. I draw 5. So my first turn, I get 4 amber. So he's gonna steal 1. Plays around a Wristclocks special delivery. And a Might Makes Right. Alright, so he's gonna sacrifice Ronnie and kill my Archimedes. Smart play. Plays Mac the Knife. I am going to play Mars. No, I put Fang House in there. I'm going to play Hypno Beam to take Mac the Knife. Play a Zizix Shockworm. Gonna Reap with Mac the Knife and call it good. So it looks like my hand is pushing me into Untamed here. So I've got 4 cards in hand, 1 in my archive. So I'm gonna be playing probably I can't search. I know it's my Fang House. I'm gonna actually change my camera to top down here. That's gonna make it much easier. he goes untamed. Nox has +6. Amber Spine Mongrel. That, ugh, I hate that card so much. And he purges his own Mac the Knife. Okay. Well. Interesting. Don't really want to play Binite Rupture, but let's go. I'm gonna go Untamed. Persistence Hunting. To go exhaust his Untamed. Go search my discard pile here. I'm gonna play Regrowth. I'm gonna take Archimedes back. Because I'm going into a nice turn. I should have taken my archives, but whatever. I'm gonna play Song of Spring just for the Ember. And I'm at check with 7. Just gonna go Shadows. He's probably got another Ronnie. Ronnie is definitely one of the large, or not large, most prominent steel cards in Shadows right now. Okay, so he just gains a bonus Amber. Miasma, I have to skip my Forge a Key step. So I'm going to go Untamed. Take my Archive this time. So they both die. Then I'm going to play let's see. Ooh, Killer Bee's hosting me. What? Thanks, Killer Bee. Thanks, man. I've spent way too much time trying to prove this stuff. So glad it's not going unnoticed. Ugh. I'm gonna play Nox. And I'm gonna play another Fang House. So that's gonna be +6. And check. Cool. Cool. Okay, so what I'm assuming happened there, if you're not following along while Joey looked in the rulebooks, we had a hazardous creature being attacked by an assault creature. So, since I'm active player, I get to attack, I get to choose the order of resolutions. And Fanghouse did his Assault 3 to kill Ember Spine Mongrel. And then an attempt to do Hazardous is made, but the creature is no longer in play, so it doesn't do the return Hazardous on my Fanghouse. I had my card hand down so people could see my amber. I'm at 7 amber, he has 6. He will beat me to the forge because he played miasma to prevent me from my forge step. Because he's a jerk. Looks like I have a decent Mars hand. I also have a really good Logos hand that I might try and dump out here. I do have my Zissa 6 Shockworm, so any attempts for him to reap, he gets stunned. I also have a Pip, so he's double stunned. Not that double stun matters. I just annoyingly stun double. I'm just gonna drop a... Looks like he's getting rid of Key Charge and Save the Pack. And then playing, or sacrificing his Hadiwai Hole, so his entire board has Elusive. Looks like he's just debating who to fight right now. Okay. So he's fighting my Pip. Calls that good. Dropping a +1 because of the Grove Keeper for him. So now I do Forge. Four, 5, 6. Auto chess, I have not. I've not played any Dota or Dota expansions in a long time. Been encompassed by all things Keyforge. I'm going to play Binite Rupture because I benefit from it. He does not. I'm going to play Redacted. Then I'm going to play Archimedes. Dump that out. Then I'm going to just reap with Time Traveler. I know a ton of people love auto chess. I've seen some videos of it and I've watched a couple streams and it looks really cool. I personally have not played it, so I've not... I don't really know much about it other than it uses Dota creatures. Yeah, but deck building's why I play Keyforge, because I don't have to do any of it. He's gonna go 3 power. Just gonna reap. Yep. Can always be better, man. I'm gonna play Mars. Just get all these cards out and see if I can play a cool Key Abduction turn here. Let's go Mars. Let's first reap. Then I'm gonna play a whole bunch of stuff here. Let's go Mind Warper. Nox goes up to +3 more. Another Mind Warper. Mother Gun. Mind Worm. And call that good. Draw 4. Just gonna pick everything up and shift it here. I did love the deck building aspect of Destiny when I played it, but having now played Keyforge without any deck building, I don't think I really enjoy deck building. Yeah, well, and wedding planning. That shit's annoying. Almost there, though. Big day's almost there. And drummer not. Cool. Drummer not Bramo. I have a deck that does that too. It's so annoying to be on the other side of it. Alright. I got a math. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, happy lurking. Thanks for hosting me. It's a shorter stream tonight, but all the help I can get, the better. Alright, standardized testing. So the weakest and the strongest. Well, the weakest right now are all power 2, which is my board, and I don't want to do that. Because that would kill my time traveler as well. To play a game on TTS, if it's two people who are veteran with TTS and know all the hotkeys and don't have to fiddle around and figure out what they're doing, the amount of time it takes to play is about the same. You can fit most games in about 15 to 30 minutes. The first game on stream here I think took about 17, 18. I was also playing a much faster deck than this game. Alright. 1, 2. I'm just counting the amber I can get here. I can get 4. And then I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I don't think I can pull off the key abduction. I'm going to play Mars anyway. Because I'm going to Mother Gun to reveal 1. Then I'm going to play Red Planet Ray Gun on the Mind Warper. And I'm going to action onto the Grove Keeper. And then Reap to do 2 to the Grove Keeper. Can't have the Grove Keeper stay there. So then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll have 8. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. I'll be 1 short. So I'm just going to draw 1. Call check. Not heck. I'm calling check. Yeah, so to answer the first part of your statement, Mediator, you are welcome. I absolutely love playing this game. And being able to stream is great. Ah, Grump Buggy. Lame. Didn't even see he's got Grump Buggy. Okay, so my keys are +1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woof. He's probably just gonna fight to abuse my board. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Just gonna fight twice. Reap with Flame Wake. Reap with Drummer Knot. Who's he gonna bounce? Probably Bramo. Yep. Drop Bramo to kill my Mind Warper. And my Harvester, who's been useless all game. He's gonna play Tireless Crocag. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still +5. Woof. I'm gonna go Logos. Put my token on my Redacted there. then I'm going to play Quantum Finger Trap, get a bonus amber for that. I'm going to play Standardized Testing. So lowest power is going to be and then highest is going to be Groggins, or actually Nox, sorry. And do that. Play Pip Pip and call it good. 3, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 plus 4, still not check. Looks like I have a pretty good Untamed. Just gonna fight his Crocag to kill my Pip Pip. Okay, got it. 3 more. So he's at a lot. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Still at plus 4. I can probably get him. No, I can't really get him that high at all. I can make him plus 1. I'm just gonna go Untamed. Let's go They're Everywhere. Then I'm going to Reap with Nox. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna play Camouflage first. Then I'm gonna get Bonus Hammer from that. Yeah, then I'll Reap. Why not? I'm gonna play a Dusk Witch. So plus 1, so he's got 7. Unfortunately, he can pay it. My keys are still plus 4. And he's gonna play all kinds of stuff, yeah. Boo. Just gonna drop Lamindra in there. Don't think I have anything. Let's go. Logos. Wild Wormhole. Okay. Absolutely nothing happened on that turn. See, I would have loved to have been able to pull that combo off about 3 turns ago. Alright, let's see if thanks. Get Mark in here. Let's load. Well, let's mark a loss, because I'm all about tracking wins and losses. Keep yourself honest. I want to play... I'm gonna be that guy, and I'm gonna play my fiance's deck. Shh, don't tell her. Alright. We're gonna change color, make him red. We're gonna oh, he's already promoted. Okay. While he's loading his deck, I'm gonna get this dice back out. So thanks to everyone for checking out the stream. I think I'm actually hitting a stream high tonight. Alright, I'm gonna shuffle, roll, hit a 10. Alright. And he hits a 12. Keep shuffling because I spam, draw 6. So this deck is Harmdisk, the Ruffian of Bones. This is a deck that my fiance has been kicking my fucking ass with. So I want to see what I can do with it. It's a really, really strong deck. Revolves heavily around its Mars and Brobnar board presence. Because of that, I don't really like this starting hand. I don't have a lot of things to maintain board presence or set board presence up well, so I'm gonna mulligan, and I'm good to start because I'm stuck with what I've got. Yeah, and I'm gonna grab all my houses here, and Brobnar, and the Mars. Starts with the Tense Kiss, so I have to pay him to use an artifact. I am going to start with Brobnar. Pound. Just do 2 damage. Splash 1. I'm going to play a Signal Fire. Alright, so I'm sitting at 2 amber, he's sitting at 0. I'm cracking my back, I've been sitting all day. Ugh, don't ever get old, guys. Getting old sucks. Justin Rogers, I think that's what it is. Thanks for following. If I were much better at graphic design, I would change that stupid running zombie into a Martian, but, you know, take what you can get. Don't tell me that, Mediator. No! Let's see, sacrifice Signal Flyer. Alright. I've got all kinds of back issues. I played tons of crazy, not physical sports, like not boxing or football, but physically taxing sports. Volleyball, soccer, baseball, so a lot of things that just wretched my back while I was growing up. And now I work a desk job, so imagine that. And you would be correct, I'm 32. I'll be 33 this year. So look at you. You should get a wow, I can't even talk. You should get a carnival kiosk and be the person that guesses people's age. I'm gonna go shadows. Let's go whistling darts. Pew pew. Yeah, I wake up with lower back pain. I go to bed with it. Middle of the day, I've got it. We've learned to become pretty good friends here. Let's go hidden stash. I'm going to archive this guy. And then let's play lights out. Bounce them both. Pew pew. Hey, you know what? Don't give away the tricks of your trade. No, at work, I work in mental health, so I get a lot of clients that, for fun, try and guess my age, and I get 25 or 27 a lot. So it's nice to know that I'm at least aging well, despite the lower back pain. It's either that I'm aging well, or that I just do not act my age, which I'm okay with either one. Alright, we're in Untamed. He's got Do Fairy, good old legacy card. Tantedlin, who's an asshole. Just punches my board all over the place, or my archives. And then a Grove Keeper. So he gets +1 on Do Fairy there. I don't really like that board, but do I hate it enough to use Coward's End yet? And I don't think I do. So I'm going to say Mars. I will take my archives. Let's start with the Combat Pheromones. Then a Proliferator and a Mind Warper. I'm going to search. I don't have a Mars card in there yet. I'm going to use Mars first to ready and use Mind Warper to put an Amber on Grove Keeper. Call that good. And check. And it is 9:30. Again, Wednesdays are my short stream nights. So for those that have just joined tonight, my streams are much longer Friday mornings. I stream for about 3.5 hours. Wednesday nights, just because I get off work late, I only stream for about an hour and a half. So my next game after this one is going to be the last game of the night. So that's going to go to the Verindi. Archimedes, so he's in Logos. So the cool tricks with this deck, I've got First Blood, which isn't going to do anything for me right now. And then I've got Orbital Bombardment, Mars needs Amber. So what I actually want to do is I want to hit Orbital Bombardment and spread the damage out, and then use Mars needs Amber to make my opponent capture all of their Amber. And then I want to hit Orbital Bombardment again. I have 2, and I have ways of recurring it. So I want to then do the next Orbital Bombardment to kill the creatures. And no, not West Coast, Mountain Time. I'm out in Colorado. So it's 9:30 here right now. So just drop in a Neutron Shark. Take that amber from you. I don't think I could tolerate living on the West Coast, honestly. Totally going off of stereotypes there, but man, the heat. Ugh. I guess unless you're the Pacific Northwest. Yes. Yeah, so he Neutron Sharked his Grovekeeper. That was next to Archimedes. So he gets to archive his Grovekeeper. It's not a Logos card that he discards, so he has to trigger the effect again. It's going to kill my Proliferator, and then he's going to kill Neutron Shark, which will stop the effect. So probably am going to Coward's End here. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, just scrolling up here, seeing if he drew yet. What am I doing? I don't want to open that. Okay. Alright, I will go first I will forge. Go to 6. Leaves me with 2. I'm going to call Brobnar. Coward's End, which gives me 3 chains. So you get to see the fun Archimedes bullshit with board clears. So it'll clear his whole board, and then, or it'll archive his whole board, and then Archimedes dies. I'm going to play Gauntlet of Command, and then I'm actually going to just throw away First Blood because I have not drawn any Brobnar creatures, and I don't want to clog up my hand waiting for them. They are, actually. I drew one too many, so I'm going to just have him pick a card for me to get rid of. Looks like he's going Untamed. Yeah, like rolling a die would be the fair way to do it. I don't really care. We're playing casually. And I go down to 2 chains. 2 chains! Tentacus. Ooh, he's going Dis. Amber Imp. Is that it? Is that it? Cool. Let's go Mars. Orbital Bombardment. To reveal a Stormcrawler to kill his Amber Imp. And then I'm going to put a Stormcrawler So now if he reaps, he gets stunned. Call that turn. Now I'm starting to see my Brobnar creatures. I don't think I discarded any. Nope. This deck does have, I think it has 7 Brobnar creatures. So the fact that I haven't seen them halfway through my deck is pretty odd. So I'm going to be ramping into some pretty interesting Brobnar turns here. He's going Untamed, just dropping a whole bunch of creatures. He's punctuated equally. Ooh. God, I fucking hate that card so much. I lost some good stuff there, especially my Destroy Them All. Yep, I drew into pure shit. This is such a good card to play at the end, because you play all of your cards, and then if you play this as last, you get to draw into a new hand and potentially chain into some more Untamed nonsense. Okay, I do have some direct damage here, so I am going to go Brobnar. Let's play Blood Money. Put 2 Amber on the Duskwitch. I'm going to play the Flamewake Shaman to kill the Duskwitch. Get my 2 Amber. Drop a War Chest. Then I'm going to... I don't like that Grove Keeper. But I also don't like that Tentacus. And I'm going to ready and have the Grove Keeper die. Call that good. Draw 3. There's all my shadow stuff. Kind of a stall here. He's been managing my board a little better than I'm able to deal with. I'm also drawing terribly. I think if I type Brobnar, no, just goes by card name. So he's just reaping a whole bunch of stuff. Probably gonna dump some shadows on this turn. So I hope to get to these last 7 cards, which should be all Brobnar, or close to it. And he's got his second Duskwitch, which is a pain in the ass. So I'm gonna go shadows. So I'm gonna start with Brenda the Fanatic. Just give him time to grab his Amber. I'm gonna play a Hideaway Hole. I'm going to play a Hidden Stash, and I'm going to stash a card I really don't mind losing because he has Tantedlin in play. I'm going to play Nerve Blast, steal 1 Amber, 2 damage to Duskwitch, and then call that good, check. Drummer Knot, a Groggins, and some more shadow stuff, so I have some options now. Put this. Plays Gub. Alright. Gub, gub, gub. And a Schuler, so he steals 1. A spider. And an exhume. Ugh. So he's at 7 amber. I'm at 6. He's probably gonna play a Dusk Witch. He does have a lot of creatures here. He's got Grove Keeper, Dusk Witch, Amber Imp, and Archimedes. Neutron Shark might be good too. No, Dusk Witch, as I suspected. Alright, that's a good play. Not sure if he wanted to reap with Tentacus first, but he lost that ability. Forge was 6. He has 7. I do have Whistling Darts here, so I'm probably just going to play Shadows. Just to get rid of that Dusk Witch. Let's go Whistling Darts. Boom, boom, boom. Splash 1 damage to everything. Take that! Pew pew! Yep. Yeah, because the way that would play is everything would take 1 damage at the same time. Dusk Witch would die, then Gub is no longer on the flank, so he has damage that matches or exceeds his power, so he dies. So even though he didn't walk through it, he did that right. I'm going to play Hideaway Hole. Just going to pinch my artifacts down a little bit there. I'm going to play a Diagonal Spymaster. Then I'm going to have Brand. Fight Tentacus. Call that good. Draw 3. And I lose a chain. Boom, boom, boom. Looks like I got a pretty good Mars turn coming here. If he doesn't fight with Tantadlin, I also have a Mars card in my archive. It's Mindworm. So he forges at 6. Now, the thing about this deck does not have a ton of steel. It does not have a lot of amber control at all. So I have to really tactically play it. I have not been getting lucky with my Brobnar house. The Brobnar house is the bread and butter of this. Ooh, and it gives me 3 chains, so I'm back up to 4. I've been getting pretty good card draw with my shadows, so it's ending up working. I hope he reaps, because that's going to stun everything. Just this one. Yep. Yeah, he's definitely trying to get that off the board. Alright, I'm okay with you killing that. do, what to do, what to do, what to do. I think we're going Brobnar. Let's go Reap. Pew. Then let's go Drummer Knot and Groggins. Then I'm going to... Who do I want to kill? Who do I want to kill? I think I just want to kill Gub. Let's Gauntlet a command with Bren the Fanatic to kill Gub. Then I'm going to play War Chest, which I killed one in a fight, so it'll give me 1. Drop 2. And I'm going to use a Hideaway Hole, so all of them are elusive. So I have to cycle my deck. Draw 2, lose a chain. So now I've got an okay first blood turn. I can do 3 instances of 2 damage, so I can do 6 damage and relatively clear his board. I also can do a similar play with my Orbital Bombardment and Mars, which would get me 4. Actually, it would get me 6 because I can pull that Mars card out of my archive. I think I do want to just abuse Brobnar because Brobnar is on the board right now. I don't want to get too fancy. I want to make use of what I currently have instead of stalling the game out. Grasping Vines, ooh, that might change my game plan. Gives me my gauntlet back. Hideaway Hole back, and my Pheromone. So I will be playing Mars because I'm going to get a... maybe. Let's see who he wants to stun. Since he's leaving my creatures on the board here, I think I just have to play Brobnar. Let's go Brobnar. Let's start with First Blood. So I get to do 6, so I will do 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Okay. Let's play Gauntlet. Now I'm just gonna fight because I can clear his board and gain Amber from kills. So Groggins will fight. Let's have her fight, do fairy, Then Groggins will fight Dew Fairy. So I take 2 damage. Then Drummernaut will fight Schuler. So I take 5. Bounce Groggins back to hand. Play Groggins back out. And then Neil Warchest, I killed 2. Actually, use Dipno, ready everything. Checkmate. And I am at my hand maximum, so I do not shed a chain. I think I've been forgetting to use my Dipno Spy Master for a couple times, so oops. What else are we doing here? This will probably be oof. Alright, we're just gonna move everyone around. Games, reload, load. Change color, pop them in, promote them. Okay, pop a win for that. So the deck I just played, Harm Disc, is 10-1 officially. He's gonna play a deck he's considering buying, so I'm gonna play something good. I am going to play, where'd it go? There we go, Grady the Abundantly Snobbish. For anyone that's watched my stream or played against me, this is my bullshit archiving deck. It's not at all powerful for board presence, but it is really cool for archiving and doing some really cool combos. Let's go components, dice, d20. Hitting 11. And he gets a 15. Alright. So I draw 6. What do I got? I got a pretty good Mars start, actually. Unfortunately, this deck does not want Mars in its hand at all. So it's going to be a can of nope. Entire hand of Logos. I'm okay with that. Not okay with that, though. Okay. Let's see. Go Logos, Mars, and Shadows. Logos, Babel, Logos, Babel. Let's go lab work. To archive that. And Igor, draw 3. Discard that. And discard that. Draw 5. So for those that have not watched this deck in action, it operates completely on this card. Knowledge is power. So I archive a card, or for each archived card I have, I gain 1 amber. I dump a lot of shit into my archives. Sorry, just making sure he did everything properly. I drop a bunch of shit into my archives, and then I play that to get extra amber for it. So I'm gonna go Logos again. Will I? No, I need to go Shadows. I didn't get that Dusk Witch off the table. Kill the Dusk Witch, steal an amber. Then I'm gonna play Gamgee. And call it good. Got some good logos here. This drops his Redacted, he plays Logos. Archimedes, his own lab work. So I'm off to a bit of a slow start here. Not a fan of it. I'm gonna say Logos, draw a card. Logos, draw a card. I'm going to Reap. I'm gonna play a Research Smoko. I'm gonna play a Titan Mechanic. I'm gonna play a Professor Sutterkin. I only have one card in my archives right now. I've got a decent amount of my deck to go through, so I'm actually going to play Knowledge's Power, and I forget what I had in there. I had a Eureka. I'm going to archive Lamindra. Draw 3. Draw into a really nice Mars hand. Again, this deck doesn't really want to play Mars, but if I have it, I will. Alright, so his entire battle line gets +2. Exhausts all my logos because he's a dick. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Okay. It's going to draw back up. Alright. Here we go, Mars. And my Ixox Dominator. Then I'm going to play my Proliferator. I'm going to play a Combat Pheromones. Tixel Beambuckler. The Mindworm. Then an Ixley Fixed Finger. I'm going to change the color here. Make it like a blue-ish. Make like a light blue, I guess. Okay, draw 5. Yeah, I'm not getting any of my archive stuff going here. I was bragging about the archive mechanics of this deck. It's just not working. So I'm just going to start trying to abuse the card draw of Professor Sutterkin here. I've got Shadows and a Logos card in there. If I go Logos, I can grab this Eureka and play it. And then I'll get some more cards into my archive. And then I could potentially get some good card draw with Professor Sutterkin and Library at Babel. So I have some options even though I'm not archiving very well right now. He he's going to play a Titan Librarian and a Titan Mechanic and a Hexpion. And Archimedes is getting a backup copy. And he's going to reap with Archimedes. Okay. So I am going to go Logos. I will take my archives. I'm going to play Eureka, which gets me an Amber and 2 bonus Amber. Archive 2 random cards, which I'm okay with. I'm going to drop my Archimedes over here. I'm going to draw a card. Draw a card. I'm going to reap, 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 which is going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards drawn. I'm going to play a Brain Eater over here. Just zoom in here so I can show everyone my hand. Call that good. So I've got 2 in my archives right now. Not a lot of other ways to get cards back in. I do have a really gross board. At minimum, I'm drawing 2 cards per Logos turn. If I can keep this Professor Sutterkin out, who's protected by this taunt, I can get, what am I getting, 6, 7, 8 card draw per turn. So I can draw into almost my entire deck, which is kind of the mechanic that Library Access worked on before its nerf in last set. It does it in a very different way, in a less oppressive way, because there are ways to answer it. But if you don't have direct damage, this Professor Sutterkin can just do work in this deck. I don't quite know. I probably am just going to keep abusing the Logos house. Well, or not, because he's got Containment Field on him now. That was a good play. That's a good way to answer that. I will still get the card draw from it. But I do think I kind of want to play Mars on this turn. Shadows would be a good one too. Really reap. Alright, so I am going to forge at 5, 6. This Shockworm stuns everything after I reap. So I'm going to go Logos and fight it. Get rid of it. Because then I'm going to draw one, then reap. Reap. Think. What do I have in here? Shadow stuff, Mars stuff. I'm just gonna play lab work. I'm going to archive this. Mars needs Amber. reap. Oh yeah. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I draw 2. Draw 3 more. And then he gets discarded. So I'm like talking all this through, kind of being redundant about it, but helps me make sure I don't miss stuff. Then I'm going to start dumping stuff into my archives here. See if I can get this all online. Check. So I am slowly getting stuff into my archives here. Not as at all as quickly as I would like, but it's working. It's working. We'll see if his deck has any answers. If he has any large steel, I'm boned, because I do not have a lot of board presence. I have a ton of creatures on the board. I have a lot of creatures on the board, so I can't talk and type at the same time. But they're not powerful. Like they're power 2, 3, 4 at most. Who's he fighting with? I can't tell. Okay. Where'd that stun come from, though? Oh, Agent Human. Okay. He's stunned to Archimedes. Then he's going to do Martian Generosity. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he draws 14 cards. And this is probably going to be a key abduction. No. Doesn't get shuffled in. He takes my Dominator with a sample collection, because I have one Keyforge, so he puts it in my... or he puts my creature in his archive for each key I have forged. And he's dropping a huge amount of Mars creatures here. So I see where this deck is going now. I do feel like I want to drop a whole bunch of Shadows stuff, though. What is that? I've not seen this one before. I'm amazed by the fact that I can still see cards that I've never seen before. +2 armor, +2 power. Ooh, but if he fights with it, he gains a chain, okay? And for each friendly Mars creature, choose an enemy creature to capture 1 from their own side. Woof. Just gonna drop them all on my Igor. He's going to fight. Yep. We'll just take all the amber off of him. There we go. he should be at 1 more damage, but I don't think it's ultimately going to matter. Alright, he is at 6 amber? Yeah, okay. I'm going to go Shadows, Reap. Then I'm going to play Dusk Chronicles and archive this. I'm going to play an Oubliette. Ooh, actually, which can't archive anything because of that bullshit card. Let's play Mac the Knife. Figuring out what to do. So Nerve Blast, steal 1. Let's do 2 damage to Pampaka Anga. It's not going to matter ultimately right now, but actually I might. Let's go Skeleton Key, Hideaway Hole, and Umbra, Knuckles Bolton. Let's pop Lamindra. Let's put So I'm getting really sloppy with my board here because there's a lot to move around. Combat Pheromones. Let's use... and Glixel. So I'm going to fight into Pampaka Anga 4. So he's got 6, 7. Should kill it. Yep, did my math right. Stay in school, kids. It'll help you do math. For the sole purpose of playing card games. Let's call that good. Draw 3. There we go. Now I'm starting to get some stuff into my archives. He does forge because he's got 5 amber, and I've got a mechanic on the flank. So I'm not running away with this game. Oh, he's gonna binate interdimensional. That's always a funny combo. So that puts me at 18 amber. Okay. There's all his logo stuff. It's tricky, tricky, tricky. What's he gonna do? Gonna fight my Umbra. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Make sure you just did that in the proper order that we're resolving here. Actually, sorry, I missed that he's elusive. Okay, so he's just killing Archimedes. Yeah. That sucks. Okay. Well, let's go Logos. I think I just need to finish this game. Let's go Logos. Let's draw a card. Draw a card. Exhaust, research, smoke to get rid of a stun. Let's let's play Brain Eater. Let's play a Lab Work. To archive, Incubation Chamber. Let's Reap. Let's play. You know what? I'm just gonna discard Eureka. And let's play Knowledge is Power. Draw or get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put it on Mindworm. Secret Needle, basically, I get another Amber. Draw 3. I've got Checkmate. He also is going to have Checkmate at the end of his turn. Damn. Yeah, that got me. Yeah, he followed the interdimensional, so the Brig combo. The Brig combo isn't terrible. Like, it's a really strong combo. It can be countered, but that deck he's playing is really strong. Yeah, I think that was just a matter of me not having a really good start. I could not get my archives going really quick, and he got a really good generosity turn, which set up the rest of the game for him. Alright, so that was actually the first loss for Grady the Abundantly Snobbish. Oh, wrong thing. So, awesome. Got some really good testing in tonight. Grady the Abundantly Snobbish was knocked off his throne. I think I ended with a record of 2-2 tonight. So, not quite a Wednesday. It was a Neutrals Day? We'll make that a thing. Whatever. So, thanks for everyone that came out. I will have a much longer stream on Friday, trying to do some more just across the board playtesting. But for the time being, thanks everyone for checking me out. Thanks for those that joined the stream, and I will catch everyone on Friday. Have a good evening and have a safe and fun 4th of July if you're in the United States. Take care.